Welcome everyone to Toonium, a new element in animation. I'm your host, Old Hunter Rage, and today I have the crew with me. The boys, we have Shin the Hero, Walt. Say what's up to everybody.
Yo, hello, people. Hello, hello, hello.
Next up, we got Animus Prime, JR. Say what's up.
What is up, peoples?
Next up, we got Noah Flores Bloom. Say what's up.
So whoop.
Okay, and lastly, we have Jimmy Max. Say what's up.
Also said something.
Anyway, today we have a very special video idea coming to you. It's called the Animated Draft Battle. I believe this was an idea that came from Noah and Walt, if I remember correctly.
It's just me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds about right. Taking the credit for everything.
No, but it's true, isn't it, Walter?
It is true.
It's true.
Sorry, I have to do these things. Anyway, it's going to be very simple. We're going to do this in 3 different rounds.
Let them know.
And I'll go ahead and explain.
Let them know what we're talking about.
I know that's part of the 3 rounds. I wrote it down.
Let him do it.
But first, I have to introduce our competitors. Today we have the 2 loudest guys in our group. It is Shin the Hero, Walt, and Flores Bloom. So if you are afraid of loud noises and also arguing, you should probably leave now because it might get scary. But, that's what we're here for. So this specific draft battle will be animated movies from Dreamworks catalog. And what we'll do is in the first round, both competitors will take turns picking one team each for their team, or one movie each for their team. And by the end, they'll have 7 teams on their list. They will take 15 seconds to pick a team or to pick a movie. Excuse me. I don't know why I keep saying team. They will take 15 seconds to pick a movie. And if they don't pick one by the end of that 15 seconds, the other person will pick for them. And by the end, they will have 7 movies on each of their teams. And then I call that round 1 is the draft. Round 2 is the debate. Both competitors for 1 minute each will tell us why they picked what movies they picked for their list. And then after they are both done with that, they will take 3 minutes to yell, bite, scratch, claw at each other for 3 minutes, and the rest of us just have to sit here and hold our umbrellas to save us from the blood. And by the end of that 3 minutes, then we will give both of them 30 seconds to give closing arguments. That's for both of them. And the third round is the decision, which goes to the judges. And we will weigh in on our views for both lists and their arguments. And this has to be specifically unbiased. So, it will be solely based on the arguments of both competitors. It sounds like it's going to be a good time, I hope. So I guess we'll jump right into it. I'm pretty sure I've hit all the rules. So did y'all figure out who wants to go first, or do I have to go flip a coin?
Yeah, flip a coin. We actually can see this coin now, man. You know you're in cheat.
Let me check out my giant Crayola piggy bank.
I imagine you had that ready.
I always do. I do this flipping a coin thing all the time. Heads is Noah, tails is Walt.
Okay.
Tails.
So I got first pick.
Yeah.
I got first pick. Alright. 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 So, yeah, you gonna hold time? You gonna tell me when I'm ready to go?
Yeah, and go.
Alright. My first pick, Shrek 2.
Shrek 2. Okay. I'm gonna write these down just to be safe too.
Shrek 2.
Walter. Shrek 2.
Not even a Shrek
All
fan,
right,
man.
Noah. Whenever you're ready.
My first pick would be Prince of Egypt. Boom. Boom.
Okay. Walt.
My second pick, How to Train Your Dragon 2.
How to Train Your Dragon 2. All right, Noah. Whenever you're ready.
I'm gonna go with the bad guys for my number 2.
Okay. Bad. Back to you, Walt. Whenever you're ready.
Rise of the Guardians. My number 3 pick.
Ready.
My number 3 will be Spirit, the first one.
That's the horse movie, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm just making sure. All right, Walt.
My number 4 pick will be Kung Fu Panda 1.
All right, Noah, it's on you.
My 4th pick, I'm gonna go with
Yeah.
Mega Mind.
All right, Walt.
My number 5 pick will be How to Train Your Dragon 1.
Noah.
My 5th pick is gonna be the first Puss in Boots movie.
And that one's just called Puss in Boots, right? There's no subtitle or anything.
I don't
Okay.
think so. I just got Puss in Boots in my notes. I actually got just P and B. I didn't even write that shit out.
5. Okay, back to you, Walt.
This is 6, correct?
Yeah.
My number 6 pick is The Boss Baby.
Oh no.
Well, I can't wait to hear y'all reasons for these. Noah.
My number 6 pick, I'm going with the B movie.
For the viewers, I take it back. This is gonna be a fun video. This is gonna be really fun. Walt, number 7.
And my final pick of my draft, of my list, will be Home.
Noah, your last pick.
My last pick, I'm gonna go with Shrek 4. Whatever it's called, the Forever After or whatever.
Yeah, Forever After.
Yeah, I just put Shrek 4.
Forever After. All right. Well, that's both of your draft picks. I guess I'll read them out again just real quick. For Walt on his team, he's got Shrek 2, How to Train Your Dragon 1 and 2, Rise of the Guardians, Kung Fu Panda 1, The Boss Baby, and Home, right?
See.
Okay. Noah has Prince of Egypt, The Bad Guys, The First Spirit movie, Megamind, Puss in Boots, The Bee movie, and Shrek Forever After. I'm sorry. That B movie one got me, man.
Don't get me started on that movie, man. Don't get me.
All right, so we have our two teams, and now we'll head into the second round. And since Walt picked his first, Noah, you get to go first on your 1 minute reason why you picked your team first.
My number one was The Prince of Egypt, and I think that's like hands down the best DreamWorks movie. They never topped that one. Let me go straight to the B movie. The B movie is underrated comedy. Okay, that movie cracks me up every time I watch it. B movie, one of the greatest comedy animated movies of all time. My number two was The Bad Guys. You know, The Bad Guys speaks for itself. Beautiful animation. One of DreamWorks' great movies of all time. I'm sorry. Spirit is another one of their great movies. That's like top 5 DreamWorks movies of all time. But you know, people are uncultured.
All right, that's 1 minute.
I got distracted from my baby. He didn't pay me
Yeah, that's all right. I gave you a few extra seconds for the baby.
You got lucky because I got a handicap. You are a bastard, Walter. A bastard.
All right, Walt, your 1 minute starts when you start talking.
I wrote a script. I know he did.
Anyway, so my movies, I mainly basically picked them off not only for being great movies, they are also in the top 10 of the highest worldwide grossing movies of DreamWorks, with Shrek 2 being the highest grossing DreamWorks movie. That's where I picked the majority of mine was, and with rewatchability and all that stuff, and the streaming numbers and everything like that, my 7 are the most popular DreamWorks movies. Now, not to mention they are really good, and they also spawned successful franchises also. I don't know how much time I got left without laughing.
You got 10 seconds.
Yeah, go DreamWorks.
That's it. All right.
I couldn't read my script. I was laughing.
I knew he had a script. I'm gonna watch it like a book. I knew it. I'm gonna come prepared on Noah. He don't even know it.
And all right, so that's their opening arguments, and we'll go ahead and go into the debate. It's 3 minutes. Starts when you start talking.
Spirit is their lowest.
Don't all speak at once.
Spirit is their lowest rated movie, by far. Even in overseas, they don't even like it. It's like the lowest. Sinbad, Legend of the Seven Seas, is higher than Spirit. Spirit.
Are you talking about money wise?
Yeah, money wise. Like,
do it look like I care about money?
Money wise, that's what the money talks.
We're talking about. About Spirit,
money.
The Oscar nominated movie.
Did it
Exactly.
Win? Did it win?
It's still nominated.
It don't matter if you got nominated.
Did Boss
you
Baby get nominated?
No, but there's like a bunch of series on Boss Baby. It's got its own TV series. It's got 2 sequels, and both of their sequels is great.
Straight.
His sequel is great. Spirit's sequel is trash. In your words, it is the worst.
It is. Did I draft the second? Did I draft the sequel? Also, why are you talking to me about the sequel? I didn't draft that shit. I drafted the first movie. So you're telling me you based your whole picks of other people's opinions and numbers and not your feelings? So you don't have feelings.
Facts.
You don't have feelings.
They also are good movies too. How to Train Your Dragon. How to Train Your Dragon. It's a great franchise. That's like one of their strongest franchise. 1 and 2 are like strongest movies, and it's like their highest rated and highest streamed movies to the date. Shrek is that's one of their. That's what put them on the map, man.
You don't even like Shrek.
Shrek 2 is the best one out of the 4.
That's opinionated.
No, it's not.
Are you a fan of Shrek?
I like 2.
Of course you do.
And 4 is
a good movie.
1 was a good opening to everything.
Yeah,
and
1, 2, and 4 are great movies.
Without Shrek, you wouldn't get Puss in Boots. That is also on your list.
Let me tell you, Puss in Boots was a backup because you took one of my movies. Okay. You based all your movies off just numbers. Not just numbers. Not real reasons. Numbers. You don't even like Shrek 2.
I do like Shrek 2.
When's the last time you watched Shrek 2?
Actually, like a month ago with my nephew.
This man is lying.
No, I'm not.
Liar.
No, actually, it was like a month ago.
He wears hats in houses. Who does that? God.
The only movie that I have not seen, and then Home is a beautiful, underrated.
Home was awful.
Home is, and it got its own animated show.
It got canceled.
Animated show.
It got canceled.
It got a show though.
Did you watch it?
And with that, the 3 minutes comes to an end.
I'm gonna get on the Guardians, man. Oh man.
Oh my God.
You okay?
All right. Excuse me. We are down to the 30-second closing arguments for both of you. I'm sad we didn't hear more about B movie, but
it's a classic.
Walt, you can go ahead and give your closing argument real quick.
Closing statements, closing arguments. The B movie is a meme. I don't know why he picked B movie in general. That's the even reason why people are talking about it. But Kung Fu Panda, How to Train Your Dragon 2, How to Train Your Dragon, Shrek 2, Home, and the Boss Baby. They're all the greatest movies of. These are the best 7 DreamWorks movies in general, especially Rise of the Guardians. It's another underrated movie. It's another underrated movie. They all are great.
All right. 30 seconds.
You weren't supposed to interrupt me.
Ow.
My bad. I apologize.
Oh,
you was lying the whole time. I couldn't help it.
All right, Noah, your 30 seconds starts when you start talking.
I just want to counter his point. Just because they make more money than other movies does not mean they're better than the other movies. Half his movies don't even touch Prince of Egypt or Spirit, quality-wise, story-wise, or nothing. He really just chose the best movies that made the most money. But we all know just because a movie doesn't make money doesn't mean it's a bad movie. Everybody knows that. But Walter is a peon, and he doesn't know that. And a bastard.
All right, that's 30 seconds.
I didn't know he was going to name calling and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't respect you at all right now.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember seeing that in the rules.
You and your hat.
All right. I guess I will call in.
Walter.
I will call in the other 2 judges now that have been silent this entire time, pretty much. Jimmy.
I was mostly laughing.
JR. Yeah, honestly. So I guess we'll go ahead and give our views. Jimmy, what do you think first?
First off, they said Walt's a peon. I mean, I don't know how to feel about that. Guess he kind of automatically lose for that, right? Now,
That's not fair.
for real. They both
man.
had very strong arguments. I don't know what the hell Walt was talking about. He said, Boss Baby sequels was good. See, if he didn't bring the sequels into it, I would have been like, okay, yeah, nah, them sequels was out of it. But his argument was pretty strong. He had a couple of little 1-2 combos. That first script wasn't long enough though. You called him out on that shit, Noah. Good job. I also like the psychological game they was playing too. I was deep into the meta of that shit. That shit was pretty good.
All right, let's see. What about you, JR?
To be honest, like throughout the debate between the both of them, my editor kind of cut out. I guess it wasn't handling the audio very well. Yeah, but I caught the ass end of the. I caught the closing arguments, and I thought like what Walt was saying was more in line with what this debate was about. And Noah hit the first part of his closing argument was good, but then he kind of like, yeah, you peon, you bastard. And I'm like, okay, he's not being objective about this, but okay. But yeah, I'd probably say that Wall has a stronger argument.
Yeah, I'd have to. I mean, I like both of their lists and I like both of their arguments because they do both have strong points on each. It did get kind of wild there towards the end because all of a sudden the names started getting called, but it's not really.
For a second.
We can't really control that, but I think this was a good argument, regardless. I do like Walt's point about he picked a lot of the movies that were highest grossing and highest rated. Though I didn't know Boss Baby was that high rated. I knew it got a bunch of sequels, but I didn't realize people like that movie.
That's usually the case. Yeah, that's usually the case with popular movies, even though some people might not like them, but most people do.
Yeah,
it's funny though because
everybody like Minions.
Walt. I think both of them. Walt has Shrek 2 and Noah has the B movie, which are memed to high heavens. I will say, looking at Walt's, like he said, a lot of his are high rated and, made a lot of money. But then looking at Noah's list, a lot of his are like just word of mouth beloved. Like ridiculously beloved, because people will talk about Spirit One till I mean, not to be too southern about this, but they'll talk about Spirit One till the cows come home, as they say. But and the B movie gets talked for inexplicable reasons. It's gonna be hard. Jeez.
When you were talking about the memes, I was like, which movie had the stronger memes? Which one is the most memed about? And I'm thinking, maybe the one with the most memes would have the win on this one. And to me,
that's kind of a weird way to.
Yeah, I mean, I would say B movie is like the most weirdly beloved when it comes to memeable content, but.
All right. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and take our points. Jimmy, who you gonna go with?
I'm just giving you who I'm going with. I'm giving you who I'm going with, and the reason. How is this going? How we going? How we doing this?
Uh,
I want to answer.
give me who you going with, and then like a short blurb of why.
Like how short? Like 2 words? 1 word?
One sentence.
3 words?
And try not to make it a run-on sentence. Yeah, there we go.
All right. Okay. So I'm gonna go with Noah. I'm gonna tell you why. 2 reasons. Seemed like he was ready to fight. He would die for that shit. Those be based on an argument. So his argument was fierce. It may have been highly uninformed, but it was fierce.
All right, JR, who you going with?
For how eloquently he was talking, I would say Waltz, mostly because like the closing argument, because I barely read anything from the main argument, but the closing argument kind of won me over because of how straightforward he was on why he chose all these movies, how they were all great and everything, and he was very calm and collected about everything and all that. So yeah, I would go with Walt on this.
Now I realize why I don't really like being the host in these things, because now I'm the tiebreaker. I hate doing these things.
We
Jeez.
won't hate you either way.
I know you guys won't, but the other two that are waiting to rip my head off in a second.
Oh, fuck them.
We'll see.
They can't do shit. They ain't here right now. Don't worry about it. This.
Jeez. I mean, even looking at their list and based off the argument, damn. I guess I got to give it to Walt.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he's a bastard, though. That was the final
Yeah,
argument.
a little bit. Sometimes.
I'm not knocking both of them. Like, they both had really good points. It's just like the way Walt kind of was calmly through this whole thing. Yeah.
I'm the champ.
They're telling me you chose Walter because he was calm. This nigga, Jared, this is why you're the most uncultured nigga I know.
He is the most cultured.
I said you made good
know.
points, but you lost me.
Oh my
with
God.
The Dion thing. You lost me.
If you ain't make me laugh, I would have been able to read what I wrote down. Actually, if you ain't make me laugh, I had to go off the dome off of that right there, man. This man,
Well,
I came prepared, man. That's what you wanted, man.
I guess
I ain't have time.
the first victor of the draft battle in this Toonium thing that we're doing now is Walter. So congratulations, Walter. Round of applause. Like, somebody has to put in what is it, the Smash Brothers clapping, where you only hear 3 people clapping. So the official score is 2-1. Obviously, there's only 3 judges. But those of you watching, please give us your opinion. Tell us who you think had the better argument. Tell us why you think us 3 judges are wrong. Tell us whatever you want. Tell me your favorite childhood memory or something. I don't care. Do you guys have anything else to say before we close this out?
Come on, close it out. Take it home. I believe in you.
I'll take it home. Walter, you're still a bastard.
And with that, I guess we'll see you guys in the next video. And please be sure to like, comment, subscribe to Toonium. And I'm glad you guys are joining us on this ride. I'm sure it'll be a fun one. See you later.